Hello, Lieutenant Kayla Detmer here from Star Trek Discovery, here to ask you to join in with Commodore Ty to discover the world of pop culture. The adventure has begun.
Incoming message from Commodore Ty.
The following video will contain opinions that will offend. You have been warned. Hello, Commodore Ty Coles here, your commanding officer to all pop culture, especially the nerdy stuff. So, April 5th, First Contact Day, the day where the humans and the Vulcans meet for the first time.
Accessing.
And to celebrate this holiday in the future, Paramount has released multiple teasers of all the new Star Trek that's going to come out. But first of all, they released this Happy First Contact Day poster, which is utterly garbage. You might ask at first glance, why? It's very representative of what Star Trek is. You got some great characters on there. Look closer. Kirk, Cisco, and Janeway are pitifully small. So, you got Captain Kirk, the man that basically helped push Star Trek as big as it is. Cisco, the first black captain starring in a Star Trek series. Captain Janeway, the first female captain starring in a Star Trek series. And they're all small. Then you got Pike and Picard. Okay, they're justified. But saying that those two are more important than the other three captains, I don't think so. Then you put Ensign Mariner. Okay, you want to represent lower decks, but you had so many other options besides Mariner. If you're going for captains, Captain Freeman, her mother. She might not be a main character, but she is an important character in the series, and she's the bloody captain of the Cerritos. Or if you're going to put Mariner, have Mariner and Boimler. They were equally as important to that series. You got Uhura up there. Okay, you got to have diversity, but why not put one of your Asian characters up there? Where's Hoshi? Where's Sulu, who was actually a captain? Where's Harry Kim? Where's Captain Giorgio? And then, front and center, your big masterpiece, Michael fucking Burnham. Like, really? You're saying that everyone else depicted on this is secondary to Michael Burnham. And then you got the tiniest of photos of the Phoenix, the thing that created First Contact Day, the reason for First Contact Day in the Star Trek universe. So I went on and created my own, and I included everyone. I included Archer, who you neglected to put in, Kirk, Picard, Cisco, Janeway, Sulu, Pike, Giorgio, Freeman, and Burnham. All about equal sizes, because they're all important. People might say, but where are the aliens? Initially, I thought about putting them in, but it's First Contact Day for Earth. It's a human holiday. Let's take a modern day example. Let's say I choose Independence Day for the United States, and I show imagery of Europe or Canada. So that's my little grief about the image. Next, we get some trailers, teaser trailers. We get one for Picard, Season 2. We get one for Discovery, Season 4, and Lower Decks, Season 2. Okay. Where to begin? The Picard trailer. Not bad. Interesting. Picard sounds tired and weak in his monologue.
True final frontier is time.
Which is to expected if it was actually Picard and not an android version of Picard. And we see little glimpses of Picard's past.
Time offers so many opportunities.
Maybe in Season 2 we're going to dive a little more into Picard's past. Would be interesting. Maybe a little more flashbacks into his glory days.
Sensors have picked up a Klingon ship, closing fast.
Put that Klingon ship on screen.
What is that stone? It almost looks vaguely Klingon, but it is not Klingon. No, any DS9 fan might recognize it. It is, in fact, and yes, we're borrowing the DS9 studio from Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Season 6. I believe it's episode 6, Season 6, Episode 21. What is it called? The Reckoning. It's The Reckoning, and this is, in fact, the stone that is under the ancient temple of Baal on Bajor, and Sisko and this monk read it, and it says, "Welcome, emissary." This is a stone that says, "Welcome, emissary." And it is sitting on Jean-Luc Picard's table. Worse, when Sisko touches it, when Sisko touches the stone that says, "Welcome, emissary," he immediately speaks to the prophets. It immediately causes a vision, and he speaks to the prophets. So why are they teasing? Are they teasing us? Are they teasing? Is this just a tease? Or is this legit with something that's going to happen in Season 2 of Picard? Is the emissary, is Avery Brooks returning for Season 2 of Star Trek Picard? Would they really bring back Avery Brooks and Q in the same season? Is Q going to somehow have something to do with this stone that was touched by the prophets, charged with energy of the prophets? Why is Jean-Luc Picard have anything to do with this? He didn't give a shit. I mean, yes, he cared about ancient cultures, but he didn't particularly care about Bajor. Avery Brooks was the Bajoran expert.
Thank you, Bert. I completely missed that. There is one thing, though, Bert, I'd like to point out. Picard is close to the Bajorans.
I have come to know the Bajorans. I'm a strong proponent for their entry into the Federation.
But that would be interesting if they did include them, but like most people have said during your live stream, it's probably just a prop that they thought looked cool. And at the very end, we see this Queen of Hearts. And Thanos, it must have happened during Thanos' snap because it starts to disintegrate. And we're left with the letter Q.
Trial never ends.
And yes, it has been confirmed, John Delancey will return as Q in Season 2 of Star Trek Picard. So with the Picard teaser, it looks like it's going to deal with time. Because everything in that trailer talks about time. Because you got the ancient Bajoran stone, which it may be an ancient Bajoran stone. You got the hourglass, you got the picture of the Enterprise, but they mainly focus on the Stargazer. So I feel like the Stargazer might play a heavy role in the new season. But who knows, it could just then pick random props of Picard's past. Which gives you the tiniest of hopes that it will not be a complete and utter dumpster fire. But it's Kurtzman and friends, and everything that they've done so far has been shit. But positivity? Then we go to the Lower Decks teaser, and it seems like they're advertising it the same way they did with Season 1, which is not the best way to market that show.
In the trailer, you saw none of that. It's just stupid, childish humor. And at least with the original Star Trek animated series, Yeah, the animation might have been bad, but at least they gave you decent stories and still had humor in it. And I think that's what they're missing with Star Trek Lower Decks. And if it does have serious content in it, then they should have put that in the trailer and tried to sell that, because they're trying to sell Star Trek, not another Rick and Morty cartoon. This is pathetic. It's going to be very, very difficult to review, and I know I'm going to review them, but I'm not looking forward to it if this is what I'm going to be brought with, of just childish, idiotic humor with no goddamn substance.
And we start back on the Cerritos.
What up? We doing sci-fi stuff today?
We get a couple of interesting tidbits of past Trek series. We see a beautifully drawn Miranda class. We get the Mugatu. We see the ultimate martial art. And it looks like Mariner might be a very expert person at it. What a surprise. Okay, positivity. Don't jump to conclusions. Then we see Mariner kick the crap out of Cardassians? What? No. Okay, calm down. But it looks like Rutherford's back to normal, and they're missing Boimler.
Only thing missing is Boimler. He's got to be having the time of his life.
The one good thing, he's still on the Titan, but he's still the freaky out Boimler that we know.
Really? I'm starting to think this jam session's got too many licks and not enough comps. What does that even mean?
And it's an interesting concept so far, but I just feel like they picked the wrong clips to show it, because they're still focusing on Mariner, when there are other characters that are just as equally entertaining. Then we go to Discovery. Unlike some people, I like the new uniforms.
Federation.
Yes, I like a Big Mac combo with a root beer. Oh, sorry, wrong. But they do look okay, but still. I'm loving it. They throw back to the Next Generation almost, like a mixture of the Next Generation and the uniforms they had in the last season, which is weird that they got rid of them. I wonder why. But yet again, we get the same plot that we've had in the last 3 seasons. There's something crazy going on. Michael Burnham saves the universe. Yet again.
5 light years across. That's the size of the gravitational anomaly.
Make no mistake, you are in charge.
This is not one, not twice, not 3 times, but the 4th time in a row. Something threatening the universe. The only one that can save it is Michael Burnham. And also, if you haven't noticed, if you take a close, slow-mo shot, it looks like Lieutenant Detmer has upgraded her cybernetics. But it seems like, again, Discovery, even though I felt like there was going to be some hope for it after season 3, no, it's the same fucking show. It's all about Burnham.
For a crew as familiar with it as this one, the stress is taking its toll. But we are not in this alone. None of us are.
I know she's the captain this time, but still, you have other characters in the show. So, it's interesting to see that happen for a full, like, can't they come up with anything original in Discovery or something decent, except, oh no, disaster, Michael Burnham, you're the only one to save us, type deal.
Facing something we don't understand, something that could tear us all apart.
In the trailer, you see the ships getting beaten to all hell. So, I got a great way to end it. The crew, they get off in escape pods and they become safe, because I like the crew. They have interesting characters, especially Detmer. I have said it on several times. Detmer is one of my favorite characters, even though she's on a horrible show. So, the crew gets off safe. Burnham's left, you know, captain with the ship. Then, lastly, what we got today was for Star Trek Prodigy, I've been getting a lot of hate for my last video. There's a reason why I don't care about these characters. Take away the Star Trek logo. They do not look like Star Trek people. Ask anyone. Just cover the Star Trek Prodigy logo. And ask anyone, where would you put these characters? Most people have said Guardians of the Galaxy, Star Wars, Pixar. They've almost said anything but Star Trek. But we get our first look at Captain Catherine Janeway. And literally, did they just copy a photo of her from Star Trek Voyager Season 1? And no, I am not going to go off the rails with this, because doing a little research, it is proven that it's not actually the real Captain Janeway. It's a training hologram. But it's just interesting that they base it off her look in Voyager from the early Voyager episodes and not the later Voyager episodes. That's the only nitpick I have. But at least it's a beautiful rendering of her. And it's well done. So Prodigy, applauds to your graphic designers for digitizing a photo. That is what's happened today so far. So it's an interesting thing. A lot of came out, but it's not that good. There's some good stuff, some interesting facts, some interesting tidbits, but you have to go through a lot of crap to get to it. So, am I optimistic? Maybe a bit. I don't want to go off the rails too hard on some of the shows, because with Picard, I'm interested in seeing what they do with the Q. Lower Decks, they did the same thing in Season 1, and I ended up really enjoying Season 1. And Discovery is just Discovery. And Prodigy, hey, you made the captain look good. So, for your Commodore Ty calls, live long and prosper. Hailing frequencies closed.
Thank you for watching the video. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, watch one of my many other videos, and if you like what you see, you can support the channel by donating to my PayPal.
So, for Commodore Ty, live long and prosper all, and for now, until next time, the hailing frequencies are closed.